Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year and welcome to Sports Room. I'm Ruben and with me here is Neeraj. It's been a while since we've had this, but we're back and we'll get right into it. So, first up, we'll start with the India South Africa series.
South Africa hosts India tomorrow at Cape Town. The match starts at 2 o'clock. So it'll be, finally India go overseas apart from the Champions Trophy that we lost earlier. So India will be playing South Africa in their first overseas match in quite a while. So we have 3 tests coming up first. Good thing for India is that even if South Africa manage a clean sweep, they'll still just tie us for points, which means India will still be ahead. The squad for South Africa is as follows. So there's Du Plessis, Hashim Amla, Temba Bavuma, Tunis De Bruyne. There's a De Bruyne with them. There's Quinton de Kock, the keeper. There's De Villiers, Elgar, Keshav Maharaj, Aidan Markram, Moni Mokel, Chris Morris, Vernon Philander, Kagiso Rabada, and Dale Steyn. Dale Steyn could not feature in the first test at least for South Africa because he's still battling injury.
Fitness, yeah.
And as far as India is concerned, Jadeja won't feature, but that it won't be much of a hit for India, considering a South African pitch does not do much for a player like Jadeja. So that's.
But I think the good thing for India this time is that I think for the first time they're going for an overseas tournament in South Africa or Australia, wherever it is, with a very potent pace attack. Because they have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Ishant Sharma, Shami and Umesh Yadav. All of them are in top form right now.
Yeah, that's one good thing going for India, but it'll still be interesting to see whether they can actually battle it out in the South African conditions.
Yeah. And in football, it's been a record-breaking week in English football. Arsene Wenger broke Alex Ferguson's 810 games. So he now has 812 games to his name as a manager in the Premier League. But obviously not as much as success as Sir Alex Ferguson. There was one Arsenal fan that I saw on Twitter. He said that it's a good job. I mean, good job, Arsene. But can we get rid of the old man now? Things like that. So it's still a very debatable topic whether Arsene Wenger should leave or not. Yeah. Then we have Manchester City's 18-match winning streak in Premier League ended with a draw at Crystal Palace. But they're still on a 30-match unbeaten
City.
run. City. 30-match unbeaten run. At this rate, I think they'll definitely beat Arsenal's 49 game. You remember the
Invincibles, yeah.
2003, 2004. It doesn't look that hard for them now. And the other record was obviously Virgil van Dijk's transfer from Southampton to Liverpool. 75 million for a defender.
Yeah.
So that Kyle Walker and David Luiz are now second with 50 million. Meanwhile, we had the Arsenal-Chelsea match in midweek, which was a 2-2 draw. And Neeraj over here has been complaining for quite some time that we've been having way too many midweek fixtures in the Premier League.
Who plays a match on a Friday and then plays again on a Sunday?
It is pretty crazy. I mean, even Mourinho has been doing this ever since he came, but he's always been complaining about fixtures. But now even Pep Guardiola has been saying that he'll kill players.
It's fair enough because his players are also getting injured. Not just his players. Too many injuries happening across the Premier League.
Too many injuries.
And he made a statement that it's not like it's tennis, but you can't say that tennis players are not, considering tennis had a very horrible year, 2017. Out of the 20 players, 12 were injured even going into 2018.
Sport, even badminton now has.
Yeah, exactly. So for Guardiola to say that it's not like it's tennis or badminton is quite a controversial statement. But
so Arsenal and Chelsea fought out a 2-2 pulsating draw. Jack Wilshere scored his first Premier League goal in 2 years before Eden Hazard got a very soft penalty. I'll say it's soft penalty. I won't say it's not a penalty. Then Marcos Alonso scored before Bellerin scored in stoppage time. As usual, both sides have been complaining that they should have won it. Chelsea got a lot of chances there.
Yeah, Zappacosta's last minute.
He got exactly. That was a very difficult one. But Morata got 3 one-on-one chances with Peter Cech. Sadly, Peter Cech is in the opposition right now. Nevertheless, Arsenal fans seem to be getting a lot of entertaining football in the last 2 weeks. We also had the 3-3 draw against Liverpool, which was a very good match as well.
Well, 2017 was a year for veterans. We had a lot of comebacks in 2017. We had Federer and Nadal coming back in tennis. Same way we had good news for India finally in chess. As far as chess is concerned, Vishwanathan Anand made a comeback in the Riyadh Open. He won the Riyadh Open. And this he did by beating his nemesis Magnus Carlsen in 34 moves.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. And he also beat Vladimir Fedorov in the Russian Vladimir Fedorov in the finals. So that's his first win in quite a while. He remember he even failed to qualify for the World Championships earlier in 2017. So,
But I don't understand why people are calling for his retirement. It's not a team game. You don't call people for tell them to
chess.
retire. Exactly.
Yeah. But I think it's the same thing. When there's a saying that great advertising kills. So it's the same way. If you're a great player, and you don't win too many games. Immediately they say you're out of form. Corporate. As far as Anand is concerned, considering he's been there for like well over a decade. I mean,
2 decades.
Yeah. So you can't complain with fans.
We had a long list of football managers that were sacked this season,
Yeah,
and I think
season
that
of
continues
sacks,
now,
yeah.
and that too in India. 2018 has got off to a very bad start for Indian football. First, we had Kerala Blasters dismissing their coach Rene Mullenstein before Sanjay Sen left Mohan Bagan on the same day. Both teams were runners-up in the I League and the ISL ISL and the I League respectively last season, but they've been performing very badly this time. To add to that, even Northeast United sacked their coach Hua Deus, I think that's how it's pronounced, as well. But interestingly, David James comes back to Kerala Blasters, which could be a good thing for them because he knows the team and knows the culture and knows everything. Moving on, we also have the Tata Open in Maharashtra, which is formerly known as the Chennai Open. Yuki Bambri, who was India's only hope in singles, he lost in the second round, while Marin Cilic, who's the only big name in the event this time, is in the quarters. In the doubles, defending champions Bopana and Nerin Cherian are in the quarters, and so are Yuki Bambri and Sharan. It's a pity what the tournament has become now, right? Because before there used to be Rafael Nadal and Wawrinka and Carlos Moya and all of them in the Chennai Open because it was in Chennai.
Even then the popularity was going down because after you threw in a lot of money, exactly.
There's sponsorship issues and a lot of problems were there.
And considering the amount of
and the Australian Open is also in the same month, so that's
just around the corner. Yeah. Nobody's going to, I wouldn't say waste their time on the Tata Open, but still well. Considering the Australian Open is just around the corner, so that'll be another a great.
People used to use this tournament as a warm up for the Australian Open, but now I think there's a lot of problems with it. So
moving on to the points table in football in La Liga, Barcelona is still on top with 45 points in 17 matches. We have Atletico at 36, Valencia at 34, and Madrid is still trailing at 31. So if you remember the last El Clasico, by the way, if any of you guys watched our previous episode, I had made a prediction that Barcelona would win the match 3-2. Well, we scored the 3 goals.
And the red card.
Yes. I had even predicted the red card, which is also true. So yes, 2-1 for me. The only thing that didn't come out was Madrid's 2 goals that I predicted.
Oh. Yeah.
I had first predicted 3-1, but then considering it was Madrid, I thought they might score 2.
I think in every league we have runaway leaders. We have Barcelona over here, Man City in the Premier League, Bayern Munich in German league, and Paris in
Paris and
everyone has like some 8 to 10 points lead, and it's crazy now. As in, it's just the halfway mark in leagues, and Europe is already
but I think Premier League, apart from City, there's good competition going for second and third.
City are first with 62 points, United 47, Chelsea 46, Liverpool 44, Tottenham 40, and Arsenal 39. So it's more like like you said, it's a battle for the top 4 rather than championship. And in the ISL we have Chennai in first place with 16 points, Pune second with 15, along with Bangalore also on 15 points in third. Goa has 13, and so does Mumbai with 13. Jamshedpur and ATK have 9. Kerala Blasters on 7, Northeast 4, and Delhi 3.
Yeah, Delhi's having a bad year. I saw the previous match with I think it was with Mumbai. They're having a horrible day.
Yeah,
I think Mumbai went with 4-0 victory. I think that was over Delhi.
Delhi and Kerala. Atletico de Kolkata, I think, is a big surprise. Especially yesterday there was this Goa Atletico match where it was 1-1. There was a huge controversy about that because the entire day, the match was delayed, and the Goan players were apparently waiting in the Goa airport for the entire day, and they were forced to play after coming back. So it was a very bad situation for them, and a lot of people have been trashing the ISL for.
They were forced to wait the airport
Because there was some problem. Their flight had actually crash landed while it was about to take off. So they had escaped that, and then they were forced to come to Calcutta and play the match, which was delayed. And they had to train in their casuals, their sneakers and jeans and t-shirt and stuff. So it was a very bad situation, and the ISL authorities had dealt with it very badly. So I don't really know why they don't have a policy to, postpone matches or something in such situations. So that was that.
Already, and we have the Badminton Premier League that is still underway. Here's a look at the points table. We have the Awadh Warriors in first with 12 points. We have Bengaluru, Ahmedabad, and Delhi all tied with 11 points each. And we have Northeast Hyderabad with 8 points, Northeast also with 8 points, and Chennai with 7, and Mumbai with 6 points. So that's Badminton Premier League. A lot more action coming up even today and over the weekend.
Most of the top players are playing, right, in the badminton.
As far as India is concerned, all of India's top players are playing. We had HS Pranoy beating Srikanth. Srikanth is the world number 3.
So that's it. That's all we have from Sports Room this week. Thank you for joining us. Do let us know if you have any thoughts, any feedback. You could always write to us or ping us on social media or anything. So thank you and have a good day.